Shalom and g'day all. This is Tehillim29 for, you guessed it, Rainbow Press and Comics. And I'm now going to cover my year in review. I thought I'd start off showing things in relation to the website and how things have actually changed. Last year, it got over 1,700 views and over 1,000 visitors. And that's all thanks to you who have decided to come and see the website. This year, we have reached over 3,000 views and over 2,000 visitors. But you know what? I couldn't have done that without those who have come on board Rainbow Press and Comics. As you can see, for last year, my comics got the top review. As you can see, The Mighty Thor by Jason Aaron, followed by The Flash 45, which actually has a Damian Wayne appearance. Superman 45, which has John, of course Deadpool, Moon Knight, Sideways, which was done by Didio and Rocafort, Batman White Knight by Sean Gordon Murphy, and Drop from the Pool List. As you can see, this is where some of the information's gone out about the website. And again, that's thanks to you, the visitors and the viewers. And my first shout out goes to Jaime Moreno, who runs Roulette Productions on YouTube. And he also runs Roulette Productions, the website, to which I also do articles for. I've got 2 articles planned in the future, which you'll see there. And if I've forgotten to include the link, or include a lot of the links in this, please let me know. I mean it, please let me know. But I'll do my best to include it in the description. Just a quick thing about my username. I've been wanting to share what it means all year round. And to break it down, Tehillim29 is Hebrew or Jewish for Psalm 29. And it's also one of my favorites to read through. So this is the first time you're hearing it from me through the page. I've shared the information with other people on YouTube and also outside of YouTube. But let's move into the next year. What were the top things of this year? For this year, in 2019, the top read character profile is on Damian Wayne, followed by manga of Time Killers by Kazuo Kato, definitely worth the read and worth picking up. The anime review, Heniko, the Hentai Prince and the Stony Cat. Character coverage on Rin and Yuki Okamura from Blue Exorcist. Of course, an anime manga theory. Anime manga characters. Back to John Samuel Kent from the Super Sons, Blue Exorcist, and of course Shazam. Big thanks to all of those who have been involved in help bring those numbers up. Another big thanks is to the new ones who came on board this year. Tevya Smolka, who also has his own channel. The Lazy Scholar, who also has his own website and decided to share some of his own reviews this year. Thank you very much, Masterchudi, and also Chamber Hawking. And of course, back behind me, who hasn't done an article for quite a while. As you can see, some of the top search terms, Damian Wayne's a big one. Of course, good old anime, Hunter x Hunter, Kazukato, DC Comics, fantastic. Good job to all those who have helped this year. I really appreciate it, and I wouldn't be able to do it without you. The next thing I'd like to do is actually thank all of those who have subscribed to my channel. You're all important, and so is your input. And I'll do my best to work on getting any requested reviews of what you've seen in my comic hauls or even manga hauls that I have done recently. It might take a little bit of time, but I'll be sure to get around to it. Other channels that I'd also like to thank is I Love Comics. Definitely go check him out. He's called Englentine. Of course, so Just Some Guy, who helped get me interested in some new manga that I hadn't checked out for quite a while. Whether it be My Hero Academia to Battling Boy, which is actually an interesting type of manga in its own right, but it's done by someone in the West. Of course, Comix Division, Switchpoint, to even some of the new channels that I've recently come across, whether it be Flip Otaku, Base Senpai, Chibi Reviews, just to name a few. Then there's also Naruto Explained, fantastic channel, Anime Balls Deep, check it out. And then there's, if I remember, the Anime Man. You've all helped bring this channel to life with the information you've shared. So I guess the next question is, where do I go from here? Well, I'm still going to continue doing Fool's Gold, as in the Fool's Gold, it actually gets quite a number of hits in it and quite a number of views. Especially when the name of Brian Michael Bendis comes up. But you know what? As much as I dislike what Brian Michael Bendis is doing in DC Comics, I'm really happy that I've found a balance in finding some Brian Michael Bendis comics I enjoy. And sure enough, they are not in DC or Marvel. They are on his own run in Jinx World. Starting off with his Powers series. Definitely worth checking out. Especially for beginners who might be interested in picking up some Brian Michael Bendis. I really picked up the heart and the soul of the characters, and it's Brian Michael Bendis at his best in his writing. Okay, there might be some things missing in the main story, but the story itself is actually pretty solid in how it's delivered. And in that, I'm willing to let it go. I'd also like to give a big thanks to Peter J. Tomasi this year with what he gave us of Adventures of the Super Sons, and also what he gave us again in Detective Comics this year. Absolutely loved it, absolutely enjoyed it. Then there was Justice League Dark, another one which I also enjoyed. But let's move to anime I also enjoyed this year. Totally loved watching Ouran High School Host Club. But you know what? Compared to the manga, I enjoyed the manga over the anime. But that's just me. You might think differently, and you know what? That's fine. That is absolutely fine with me. Other manga I also enjoyed this year was Blue Exorcist. Starting to follow some Naruto, some Boruto, Demon Slayer, Noragami, Yukio Holder. Quite a long list of manga which I really need to catch up with. Also Radiant, if you enjoy something a little bit different. Then there was We Never Learn, which I actually enjoy a little bit more over Quintessential Quintuplets. I have found some other great titles, such as Mob Psycho 100, to which the creator of that also works on One Punch Man, which I'll probably check out later on. I'm also awaiting some new manga to arrive, so I'll be sure to share that when that turns up. I'd also like to give a big shout out to my local comic stores, to which helped me find the comics, not just the comics, but also the manga I picked up this year. All-Star Comics, Minotaur, Comics R Us, Incognito Comics, just to name some of them. And I thank you all for your service. You've got wonderful staff, and I'm glad that I've met some of your wonderful staff. And I look forward to doing more business with you. Until then, let's keep it colourful. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Don't forget to hit up the notification so you don't miss any of my videos in the future.